Hello and welcome to Thomas Simulator and the final chapter of the story. So we go. Fireworks and friendships. Thomas and Diesel set off to the I'll try that again, shall I? Thomas and Diesel set off to their final destination at Bishops Lyyard. Trains. Thomas the Tank Engine, Diesel. This is chapter 10, but video 8. I know that sounds weird, but first video was the first 3 chapters, which is learning to drive Thomas and Diesel, and then Thomas arriving. Here we go.
Fireworks and friendships.
I'll let the narrator do the job.
Thomas continued to pull Diesel and the train to the final destination at Bishops Lyyard. The day's work was nearly done, and Thomas was still looking forward to watching the fireworks display at the party. Diesel worried about what Sir Topham Hatt would say when they arrived. "We're almost there now," said Thomas excitedly. But Diesel stayed silent. He wasn't looking forward to what was coming.
Okay, we want that view. It's now 7 o'clock. The last video was 8 AM. I don't get this at all. Signal's gone green as we pull off. 20 miles an hour from here. Thomas is pushing Diesel, pulling the wagons and that in caravan. So the narrator is not pulling Diesel. So Diesel is helping now. It sounds like his engine's definitely working. Faster than an 08 normally would go. I will say that. Diesel's based on the Class 08. Diesel that comes with the West Somerset Railway routes at Class 09. They are higher geared than the Class 08. Class 08 should only do about 13 miles an hour at most. So Diesel going at 25 miles an hour is probably what's broken. Go this side. Oh, Thomas has got his lights on, just waiting to Diesel back. I wonder if Diesel's got his on. Let's have a look. No, that shows that Diesel's still broken. Oh, Diesel. Isn't that a shame? Maybe he should have behaved. Maybe. He didn't feel like behaving though, did he? Need this view. Slow down a bit. As I was saying in the last video, if you watched it, this is the final chapter in the story, but fear not, there are 19 timetable runs, some of which are relatively short, but there are 3 full-length runs. 1 for Diesel, 2 for Thomas. So we get to do Thomas both ways along the line. diesel the other way, or one way, or I don't know which way diesel goes. I haven't looked recently. It's been a while since I last looked. So you've probably been how many weeks? 9 weeks. DLC came out 10 weeks ago, but I had to wait a week before I could get it. I did the first video. Let's go back to this side. We're going to go a bit quicker. Miles, and we get to Bishops Lyyard. Couldn't remember which station we were going to for a second. I wonder if this will have fireworks as we get to the end. Deliberately making sure I can see around the blocks. Diesel there, I can't see anything like whistle boards, signals, or anything. It's sort of blocking the view. We don't. It would have been useful if we'd been able to shunt diesel onto the other line. And Thomas went to put in between a couple of the front of these back of the wagon. Fortunately, that's not how this was written. So 1.4 miles going downhill. Start again. Going uphill again. And keeping an eye on everything that I can. Trying to stay within the speed limit. It doesn't matter so much with this DLC. I don't actually lose points for speeding. At least I don't think so. 10 miles an hour in Bishops Lyyard. Fixed distance, 1 mile. Then signal green, then yellow, and then red. Green signal. I don't know which line we'll be going into. Should be the left-hand line. After all, we're in Britain. whistle. Come on, give me the triple whistle. I need to get to where Sir Topham Hatt is. AKA the Fat Controller. Give him his proper name. Oh, there's a poster for up there. Okay. Next time that I'm in this stationing game, I will place that poster. There we go.
The two engines finally arrived at the station. Sir Topham Hatt and Mr. Peters were waiting for them. Sir Topham turned and looked crossly at Diesel. Diesel, I hear you've been causing confusion and delay. I sent you to the mainland to deliver some goods, not to follow Thomas here and cause trouble.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir,
said Diesel sheepishly.
I just wanted to show you that I'm just as special as Thomas is. It wasn't fair that he got to come and be admired by everyone, and I didn't.
Thomas was invited because Mr. Peters asked if he could come. Not because I think he's more special than any one of my engines, including you, Diesel. Diesel felt rather foolish.
I'm sorry, sir. And I'm sorry, Thomas. I didn't mean to cause you all this trouble.
That's all right, Diesel, said Thomas. If it were up to me, Diesel, continued Sir Topham Hatt, I would send you back to Sodor. But Mr. Peters and I have discussed it, and we think you should remain here for a while and work with Thomas and prove you can be a really useful engine.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I promise to be on my best behaviour.
Sir Topham Hatt smiled.
Don't you worry about your engine either, Diesel, said Mr. Peters. We'll take you to the workshop and get you fixed up in no time.
Diesel smiled. He was looking forward to being back in working order. Then Sir Topham Hatt turned his attention to Thomas. As for you, Thomas, due to your recovery of the gifts and rescuing of a fellow engine, you have once again proven yourself to be a really useful engine. Yes, a very fine engine indeed, added Mr. Peters.
Thomas was so proud, he didn't know what to say.
He thought his boiler would burst.
Okay, so that was chapter 10 of the Thomas visits the West Somerset Railway story. Next week we will start doing the timetable. There are 19 timetable things which I will show before I end this video. Thankfully, once I've got back to the main menu, because I've just been playing on it, that's now at the top. I go timetables. Thomas at the WSR. There's Thomas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 for Thomas. With 1, 2, 3 full length runs. And then Diesel, we get 1 full length run, so that's 4 full length runs, hour and a half each, plus 17 timetables for the pair of engines visiting the West Somerset Railway. So that's probably 17 more videos to do with Thomas on a Friday. If you've been enjoying this series so far, please press the like button. It lets me know that you enjoyed it and want more. It lets YouTube know that I'm doing something right. If this series is your first introduction to my videos and you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe. Another thing that helps, once you're subscribed, press the bell icon, turn on notifications, that way you know when I upload other videos. I don't just do Thomas, I don't just do train sim. So, I do model railways, real railways, local events where I live, and of course train sim. And I do have plans for the future, which, if you search for this channel on Facebook, Warbler Productions, I will be doing a little bit of promotion on there for what my future plans are over the summer. But thank you for watching. I really do hope you've enjoyed this series. I will keep going on a Friday doing the timetables. This DLC is fun. I mean, there's also these things that you can do, where you can just do Freeroam and add the Thomas characters. That won't be videos because it's a bit more difficult to get a path done. I've enjoyed this, so I hope you have. And if people were on the fence as to whether to get this DLC, if they've got Train Sim World 5, it's not that expensive, really. Yes, if you haven't got West Somerset Railway, you have to get that as well as the Thomas and Friends. But if you've got the West Somerset Railway, like I already had, 20 quid. That's all it was. And I've had 9 weeks worth of fun, which I wouldn't have had, well, not as much fun if I'd been doing the others. All I can say is Dovetail Games have done a good job. I do hope they do the other characters as well. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will be uploading more videos. Usual uploads will be Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Fridays for the next few weeks will be Thomas. Mondays and Wednesdays, either Train Sim World 5 or Train Simulator Classic, depending on what mood I'm in. I might alternate between the two because Train Sim Classic has more Steam than Train Sim World, and I do like Steam, but I will be trying to upload 3 times a week. Just keep the output going. So, until Monday, have a nice weekend, and be seeing you.